Well, hi everyone from Lancaster County. We're right at the Shady Maple Shopping Center. To the right is the Smorgasbord, and we're kind of in the middle here. Right here is the Shady Maple Market. That's the grocery store. And I thought it would just be fun to walk around this whole big complex, and I can show you what is here. And I thought we would start kind of in the middle right here. This is called Choice Flowers Greenhouse, and that is an awesome greenhouse. It's right next to Shady Maple Market, and they have great seasonal flowers. Right now they have gorgeous flowers for planting, vegetables, and in the fall then they get the pumpkins, and then at Christmas time they have all the wreaths and roping and stuff like that. So we're going to be walking around this whole shopping center, and we can just peek in here. This door is sometimes open and sometimes not, and isn't that pretty? They have gorgeous things in there. I've gotten a lot of stuff from there. And anyway, we'll just keep walking around this whole big circle. I think we've done this before a while ago, but I just thought it would be fun. And if you're a new viewer, this might be helpful so you can see everything that's at the Shady Maple Shopping Center. So we're going to kind of walk. This is sort of the back side of the building where nobody will normally walk. And this is where the trucks back up and make their deliveries. I just thought it would be fun to show you this stuff. And then you'll see these garage doors. These doors here to the right, that's the bakery employee entrance. And then these garage doors, that is for bakery wholesale. And these are for more grocery deliveries there. Now this right here with this donut, this is something that a lot of people don't know. You can get a donut back here at the Donut Express at 6 a.m. The market doesn't open, I forget, until 7 or 8. But if you're having that Shady Maple donut fix and you need your sugar, you can come back here at 6 a.m. and get a donut. And the sign is right there. They're closed Sundays, open Monday through Saturday, and you just call the number that's down there on that paper. So you can freeze it and put the number in your phone. So if you're at Shady Maple and you want to come early, you can come back there and get a donut. And I have to confess, I've done that before. It's been a while, but I've gotten a couple cravings, and I love Shady Maple donuts. They're the best donuts I've ever had. They're so delicious, and I like the Long Johns, and they pack them with so much cream, and once in a while I'll get a craving, and I've done it a couple times. I've come up to that little side door and called and got a Long John at like 6 or 6:30 in the morning. So anyway, that's just cool. If you order a meat order, this is where you will pick it up. They have a little bell there that you ring right beneath that sign. So when you're there, you just ring the bell and then somebody will come to the door. And you can order. I've called, when I was raising my kids, I have 4 daughters. So I would call in bulk orders of meat. First of all, it was cheaper to get it in bulk. And then, I would just take it home and separate it into different packages. And that's where you would pick up those large meat orders too. So that's the donut and the meat pickup are right on that same wall in the back. Now we are walking along the front side of the Shady Maple Market. And right out there to the left, that's Route 23. And you'll see where we end up in a minute. That's more familiar looking to where you pull in. I just sped that up a little bit to make that walk a little quicker. But here we are at the one entrance of the grocery store, of the market. So there's the sign straight ahead where you would, see it when you pull in. And then this is the entrance to the market. So I thought we'll just walk in here real quick. And here's, shopping carts. This is where you can get some kids, the car shopping carts. My kids would love them. And I'll show you the snack area. There's the grocery store, but there's also a really awesome snack shack that you can get great pretzels. They have breakfast items, lunch items. But if you're going to the market, you can enter it right there this way. And there's the market. And I'm going to link each of the shops, the Shady Maple gift shop, the grocery store, the Smorgasbord goods store, which we'll see. And the furniture store. I'm gonna link all of those full store tours in this video description in case you want to see the full tour. And we'll keep walking down. This is another entrance to the market, and right up here is the snack shack. They have tons of seating. Sometimes it's just fun to come up and get, something from the snack area right here. And this is where you would get your pretzels. And here is the menu that you can take a look at. You can freeze that if you want, but I love their pretzels here. They're so good. And they also have a cooler of drinks you can get. They have breakfast items, sandwich items. And then if we look down here, this is like the main entrance to the Shady Maple Market, the gorgeous produce section. That's what that entrance is. And right through here, when you're leaving, there is another smaller gift shop that's right here to the right. And on this wall are the employees of Shady Maple and the owners. And then there's restrooms right there to the right. This Shady Maple gift shop, I'm a little too early. It's around 9 o'clock. This market gift shop does not open until, I think, 10 o'clock. But it's actually a really nice gift shop. So if you don't feel like going all the way over to the huge gift shop right below the Smorgasbord, don't forget there's this little gift shop right here. They have tons of really cool things. You'll definitely be able to find a gift if you need a gift. Or if you're just looking for something for yourself or a souvenir, they have all that in there. So we'll just walk through here. Now, when you walk through this way, this is the gift shop that we're walking by on the right. There is an awesome coffee shop called Twin Valley Coffee, and they are local. They roast their own beans, and I know these guys. Their coffee's so good. So that's right there. You can go through these doors, or they also have a takeout window right there to the right. So right straight ahead is the Smorgasbord and gift shop, but we are going to the left, and straight ahead there is goods store. And I also wanted to point out they have lots of picnic tables right outside here too, so it's a nice place to stop and sit if you got something to eat or drink. I love seeing the horse and buggies. That just never gets old to me. I love hearing them and seeing them. But I just wanted to show you also, this is a fun spot. There is the Shady Maple giant chair, and there's also picnic tables out in this little courtyard area in between goods store and the market. But this is a fun photo op. If you're visiting Shady Maple, you stop down at the giant chair and get your picture taken. And there's, if you're by yourself, there's somebody that can take your picture. So I just wanted to show you that because this is pretty cool. And your whole group can sit in the giant Shady Maple chair. There's plenty of room for everybody on there. All right, we'll just walk around, and we're gonna cut through this little path here and head over to goods store. And right back here is the market where we just came from, Shady Maple Market, or grocery store. And now we're going to just cross the street over to goods store. And goods, they have a little bit of everything. They have awesome clothing for the whole family. They have great shoes, boots, sneaks, really nice outerwear. They have everything for your house. They have, paint. They have bird feeders, pet food, just a lot of cool stuff. And right out there is Route 23, and there's that horse and buggy at the traffic light. Isn't that cute? I can see his little ears peeking up over there. And they also have a really great gift shop section in here. It's humongous. And they have a giant fabric section. So definitely a cool spot to check out if you're visiting the Shady Maple Shopping Center. And now outside they have all their summer benches and chairs and patio furniture. They have wagons for kids, and they have these plastic chairs. So a little bit of everything outside. And down a little further they have mulch, and then here they have some hanging baskets. So there's goods. There's just a peek in there. And like I said, I'll link the goods store tour video in the description. And they're closed on Sundays too. And here is their section of mulch. So if you want some of the mulch, you can just tell them inside, and then you can pick up your mulch or potting soils. They have that kind of stuff out here too. You can get that and just bring it to your car. Next stop we're going to be heading to is Gish's Furniture. And we'll just take a quick peek. There's the parking lot. There's the Shady Maple sign when you pull in. And that's where we just came from, the market and goods. And then we just walk by that section of mulch. So we'll keep on going. And Gish's Furniture is the next business in line. And they have very fine furniture, really nice things. And right over to the left is, I'm not sure if I pronounce it, Unruh. It's an insurance company. That's what's over there to the left. So we're not going to go over there. We're just going to keep walking along here. And the bottom floor of Gish's Furniture is the bedding section. They have mattresses, beds, bedroom furniture. And then the upstairs part is, the kitchen, dining room, living furniture, all that kind of couches, chairs, stuff like that. But it's all really nice Amish made furniture. Really really nice store. Even if you're not looking for furniture, it's kind of fun to go in and peek. Now, this is a fun little piece of information. This building here, we're walking up to the top. This is where the Smorgasbord used to be. I was coming here since I've been a kid, and this is where, we would wait in line to get into this building when it first started. And then when it grew, it moved over to the other building. And now this is the Gish's Furniture. Oh, and I'm too early. They open at 10 o'clock, and they're also closed on Sunday. I was just going to walk through the little hallway and show you, because they have some sample furniture pieces out there. But anyway, we're just not quite, it's too early yet. So right around this corner here, that was the entrance to the Shady Maple Smorgasbord. And there used to be, big lines to get in here. I remember waiting quite a while. And I have fond memories of that. And now it's, neat to see the furniture, and, it's just cool. I really like it here. It's a fun place. Okay, so now we're on the other side of goods. There's goods store to the right, and there's also an entrance on this side as well. And we're not going to walk down there because we just walked down there at goods, and there's a big goods, looks like a trash company or something. Here, right across the way, is the Shady Maple Smorgasbord. We're going to kind of cross the road and cut through the grass, and I'll show you where the horse and buggies park. And that's that brown building kind of on the right-hand side. So we'll walk up there, and I can show you that real quick. And here we are. This is where the horse and buggies park, right to the right. They have the horse tie-offs, and the horse and buggies can safely park in there. And you'll see these a lot. This one's a big one because, you know, Shady Maple's so big, but they have these all over Lancaster County. You'll see spots for the horse and buggies to tie off where they're safe. And there's no horse and buggies here right now. So that's a bummer. I was hoping there would be a horse or two, but oh well. Now we're just going to walk around to the Shady Maple Smorgasbord and gift shop, which is straight ahead. I wanted to just point out that the gift shop is below the Smorgasbord, and there's an entrance down there that you can access the gift shop, or you can also access the gift shop from the upstairs entrance right at the Smorgasbord. So there's two ways to get to the gift shop. And here we are up at the Shady Maple Smorgasbord. And this is May, the month of May, freshly picked delights, May menu features. And there's the dates. And they have this nice, breezeway and roof overhead. So if you want to drop off anybody in your party, you can just drop off the people here and go park your car. And they have a Mother's Day celebration on the 10th on a Saturday because they are closed on Sundays. And then here is where you enter. Now we're going to just walk past the Smorgasbord. We'll come back to that and I'll take you in the lobby real quick and then to the gift shop. But I just wanted to go over here to the fountain. They have this really lovely fountain display. I always check it out every time I'm here because I just find it relaxing. It looks like some of the fountains aren't running right now. So normally there's a lot more fountains running, but I just wanted to show you that. It's fun to check out. And if you have kids, they like that. And we'll walk down here and I can show you the big Shady Maple maple leaf when you pull in from this direction. So we'll just walk down here. And if you take your picture, there it is right there to the right. If you take your picture there, just be careful because there's traffic, coming around the circle there. So there's the Shady Maple Smorgasbord sign with the maple leaf. So that's pretty cool. So now I'm just going to we're going to walk around. There's the Smorgasbord to the right, but we're going to actually cross the street and then we're going to turn left and I'll show you where the banquet facilities are. If you wanted to rent a banquet room, they have many to choose from here. So I'll just show you where they are. And there's also a really cool koi pond. And right here is this really pretty koi pond with a waterfall, and not too many people know about it, and you wouldn't really know about it unless you walked around the corner. But isn't this really pretty? So obviously this is seasonally, they close this down for the winter. I don't know what they do with the fish though. I don't know if they take them out and put them someplace or do they like hibernate. If anybody knows, leave a comment. I don't really know how you take care of these guys, but it's so beautiful and I always stop back here. I just love watching the fish and hearing the waterfall. It's just really relaxing. Okay, now I'm just gonna run into the lobby. This is the Smorgasbord lobby. The buffet is to the left back there, and I'll link our full video tour in the description. And if you head downstairs, this is the other way you can access the gift shop. And this gift shop is gigantic. I've never been in a bigger gift shop before. The Smorgasbord is the biggest in America, and I feel this gift shop has to be one of the biggest in America too. It's gigantic, and they have really cool things. So even if you're not shopping, just go head down after your meal and check out the cool stuff. They also have some really neat Shady Maple t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats. So there's some cool souvenirs too down here. And if you didn't get enough to eat at the Smorgasbord, or you want to take some candy home, they have a huge candy section, candy counter right down here to the left. Right over there to the left is the candy. And it's really good, and it's huge. They have tons of selections there. So we're just going to head on out to the parking lot again. Now, this is the bottom gift shop exit that we're exiting, and straight ahead is the market. And as we exit, there is a really large area with benches and picnic tables and a gazebo. And there looks like they're leaf blowing and cleaning up out here. But this is a really nice area to come sit and hang out too. So remember that. That's at the bottom level of the gift shop. And then straight ahead, there's the greenhouse to the left. The market is to the right. Goods store to the right. And the Shady Maple Smorgasbord is right above us. So I hope you enjoyed this walking tour of the Shady Maple shopping complex. This was really fun. I hope you guys have a great day, whatever you're doing. See you on the next one.